Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Invincible. We are going to continue where we left off. Yeah, we have found Koval and we brought all of them back to the ship. So they are all in here now. Two living ones, one dead one. They are all somewhat weird, let's say. Now we need to go in the direction of Gorski, which is apparently the other way around, so this direction there? No. Wait a second, what? Ah, there, okay. Okay, in this direction apparently. And who are the two paths? So, there, let's check that. Can we go up here? Nah, just looked like it. Yeah, only looked like it.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, so let's check the controls again. So this is the scanner thingy here. Ah, that's apparently the path Gorski followed. Yeah, that's a sign towards the ship. And what else do we have? We have the... yeah. Why do we have so much dirt on our screen? Why is the sunlight reflecting off? Okay. Now we are entering a new area, most likely here. There's a flag.
I'm leaving the excavation site.
Yeah, obviously.
How did he come down?
Okay, so this should be a dead end here. Or is it not? Interesting. No, it is a dead end. That looked like. Okay, and so yeah, basically let's walk straight forward here. Okay, yeah, we have to go that way there. So many rocks here. Oh, she's exhausted again. And continue here.
Oh, I've got Gorski's signal.
Oh, thanks, game.
It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. What do we need to do?
Okay.
Ah,
I'm opening the
just
probe.
pressing a button.
Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Secret stuff?
Let's take a look.
Okay, so apparently that's us, no, the initial four leaving the probe, the ship.
A photo of the first days on the surface.
Fish.
They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the 4th day the comms failed.
Okay. Ah, the fish.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Okay. Okay, they...
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going
Okay.
after those metal structures.
So we have to
Yes,
follow the
That's
detector
what
as well,
I meant.
I guess.
What's next?
Huh. There's just some rocks.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Interesting. Yeah, so it's only went up for... Yeah, it's basically... Yeah. It basically didn't exist, the electromagnetic field, until they started doing things. Okay.
It happened in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow,
Shadow.
another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Okay. There we go. The probe is now our friend, I hope. Okay.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see?
What?
Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Okay.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Let's call it
Copy that.
R2 or
I'm
something.
listening.
Bolly. I like
Please
Bolly.
enter Ball E. B-A-L-L-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Okay, let's start moving again. Okay, where can we get down? Maybe here? Yeah, looks like here. Okay, and here. Okay, so the probe
I
is
don't
now...
see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported
Yeah,
was
I
from
know.
The
but we have to use
detector's
it.
measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
no crossroads, branches.
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
so... Yeah, so I guess we have to go in there. But let's have a second here. What we can see here. Basically nothing apparently. Oh no, there's something in the ground again. Okay, sorry, do we have to go... Okay, we could go multiple paths. Okay, so this is the cave from the other side apparently. Okay. Now let's check the map again. Yeah, we are... Do we want to... Northwest branch underground checks the right branch massive. Gorski checks the right branch. Okay, so he... Water tank. Inside hill, 150 meters flagged. Okay, that's where we were. Visible from point 4. Oh. F. Okay.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Nope. No rest. We're going to do though... I want to go left first. Let's see if we can find something there. I know we shouldn't, but I'm curious here. Is there anything here? No. So let's take this path here. There's still stuff in the ground here. Let's at least have a look here, where this leads to. Okay, can go up here. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, further up.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Okay. Ooh, that's lava. Let's have a look at it. That's pretty cool. But didn't they say there wasn't active stuff here? Okay, let's go up here. Ooh, what's that on the horizon there? On the left here. Oh no, it's just rocks.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Okay, so we have to go here. Maybe we should have gone right first. I'm not sure. Let's check the detector here. There's... Oh, there's still some here. But it's the other path. We didn't go right there. Ooh. There's stuff here.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
Ah, maybe
In
that's
their
the...
conversations between Koval and Gorski.
Maybe that was the flag.
Look, Jasna, you're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Okay, so this one is location 4 apparently. It's the flag. Where's the probe going? Ah. Can have a look at it. Ah, here.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination.
Okay.
It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Okay, but that's not Dr. Gorski, I think, or? Didn't he follow this path here? Okay. Yeah, I think that whatever we have been doing here. Water tank, underground structures. We already did that. There. Ah,
Hi,
there's the probe.
Bully. Lead the way.
Okay, so we are doing the brushes first before we try to find
I must
Dr. Gorski.
say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man.
Okay.
Often faulty.
We still have to get back there at some point. I don't think that we went the right path. Okay. That looks dangerous here.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Some mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially.
Nice.
Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of
Okay, so
evolution.
we reached the
You
safe
can't
point here.
perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
You started to fear for your position.
Well, everything indicates.
Okay, let's have
that the
them
clear
discuss,
distinction between
and
humans and
meanwhile we
robots
continue
will soon
walking here.
disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain
let's
with
have a look
computing
here.
power higher than that of a human. Ergo,
Looks like a face.
a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
The self-learning algorithms, some spontaneous process, or pure chaos. Something inhuman, that's for sure. Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, no.
That's
It
suspicious,
must be a long way from here.
apparently. Okay, so these plants are doing weird stuff here, I would
These
say.
bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay
Yeah.
away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Mm-hmm.
They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, we should have gone here and here. Yeah. I think we are partially skipping stuff right now.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Yep.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Okay, so we could go into this.
We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You would lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
Okay, so the question is now, do we want to... Massive exhibit checks the right branch. Yeah, I think we are going to leave. Probably this is a dead end, most likely, and I don't want to walk back all that much now. So let's go into the cave here. Maybe we can find something of Dr. Gorski here. That's beautiful. I like it. This could be some animals here, but they are not currently. Interesting plants.
The line's breaking up, but I understood.
Okay.
I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
I thought I should stay away from the plants. Ooh. And I'm blacking out. Nice. Ah, I have a memory of me going down.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown.
Okay.
Good. Over?
Roger that.
Is it remote controlled? That would be interesting. Oh, it's automatically computer controlled.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
I love that planet.
Copy. Entering final.
That was rough.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Okay. Apparently we landed. Now, is there anything else in here you need to think about? Nope, we just get out.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Okay. That's a beetle.
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the look.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right.
Okay.
I'm inside.
Scooty.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
That's a problem.
Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
That's smart. Okay, burn panel.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble.
Okay.
It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
Okay.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply.
Let's go right.
First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right. I wish we didn't have to use it.
That's true. Ooh, there's the ocean. We're finally getting to see more of the ocean here. Is that the landscape or is it in space? Looks like it would be in space, but I think it's on the planet. It's clouds or something. Interesting. But I love like how it looks like it would be part of the planet.
Whoa. Damn.
That's,
You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
that's true. Quite greenish, the water. So we are now on the other map here. Side 1 to camp. So we probably want to go to side 1 here. We do have our memories back. We want probably to know what happened here. I think side 1 is the place where they went to the ocean to capture something. But let's see. Interesting, different noise now. Like an alarm clock. One annoying one.
I have an object in sight.
Ah. Get the flag.
This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
Ah, okay, so we are supposed to go this path and not the north one. Can we even go the other path is the question. I'm really tempted to always do the long walk. No, here not. So that's the intended path. And here. Okay, they used this to get down here, and I guess I can't. I want to jump! No! Doesn't want to. Okay, so we can't take that path apparently. Oh.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You're so tired, Jasna.
Okay.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
So we can't go there. So we have to go east here. And take the proper route. Boring. I want to do the trash.
They stop for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist. Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing.
What?
We shouldn't place one above the other.
You say, Jasna, the mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We
Interesting.
must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
He really has an
Not in a
attitude
biological sense,
where I got the feeling
Astrogator.
that he would just sacrifice everyone
This route may be
just
faster,
for the mission.
but it's not the easiest.
Okay. Apparently I got the...
Anyway, back to our conversation. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything
oh yeah,
alien
apparently
to
it's
us
the
just
same path.
because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man
that's a
would
problem.
still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
Fishy, 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 but there is none for that. Okay, that would have been the other route here, apparently. Right? Yeah, right. Is there anything we can see here? Apparently not. Okay. So let's go on the main path here. They're really tempting me with these alternative paths, and I like to be lost, get lost, because I'm not following everything. Ah! There are plants here, so that's probably the ones we reported earlier, which we didn't remember.
This? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Ah, and here we are losing consciousness probably. Or at least something happens.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness.
Ooh, darkness.
Hang on.
And that's it, I guess. Oh, we could continue walking apparently. Okay, that's apparently the end of their memory. Okay, we are back into the cave system here. Plants are apparently not good for us, not good for the health. Who would have guessed?
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Okay.
Is everything alright?
Yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found that time.
How about their reactions? Have they regained consciousness? I mean, maybe one of them said something.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately, they're still unresponsive. I'll let you know if anything changes. I'm doing an EEG on them right now.
Might be helpful. Is there anything on the map which we... No. So, let's continue here. I like this cave system here. Okay. This looks dangerous to me. Ah!
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Ooh!
Why hasn't he yet?
There was a large shot, but I couldn't click on it yet.
Going down after him.
I hope you can click on it
Tell me one more
afterwards.
thing. When it comes to Marit, are you going to use a grave tapper?
What the heck is a grave tapper?
I am considering that as a possibility. And what is your opinion? Should we look into our brain?
Yeah, sure.
The more we...
Whoa.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
And
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
not
Using
really.
just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight. No,
Not likely.
not a chance.
What if you sway?
Yeah, that's probably.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Not
A
really.
substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with...
We see the footstep there.
all right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
What about the probe? Can I
I'm
just...
listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yeah, I wanted to say that. So,
Yes.
let's use it.
It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
Exactly.
You sure it will hold me?
No.
That I cannot guarantee.
I would say let's give it a
Right.
try.
Let's
What
give
could
it
go
a
wrong?
try.
What
I'm
could go
entering the
wrong?
instruction. You must guide me.
What?
1 meter forward. It's still too far.
I'll try 1 more meter then.
Looking good. I would say. Yeah.
Is the maneuver?
What?
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Okay. Can't we just... No, it doesn't see that. But this one is interesting here. Okay, can't we click on it? We had a tooltip over there earlier. This one is massive though. Ooh.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
Damn. This place is amazing.
Ooh.
It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Nope,
Maybe that's
they
why
don't.
Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
Okay.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Interesting bridge here. Clearance. Going down quite far here. Ooh. There's even more stuff there. We can zoom in really far. That's quite cool. So...
Left or right?
Gap. Okay. Okay, so we can't go over here, I guess. So we have to go through the gap here.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
Okay, that's not
And
good.
at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauser,
basically.
however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
That's true. Practically thinking. I like it. Okay. This is impressive.
How's the...
These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
If metamorphism and other natural factors are to be excluded, there is only one conclusion. Someone or something must have put them here.
But who? The Alliance? Because you don't need to say...
Oh, I do. I suspect the surface of Regis 3 was once inhabited.
Yeah, it definitely looks like civilization to me. Oh. Wasn't there a sign? Like, did I need to do something? Why can I not go down here? Game, come on. Hello. Why does it not like me to do this here? Okay, what am I doing wrong here?
I can't tell if any of this could be part of a machine. Really wish we found Gorski already.
So apparently can I now go here? I really have to... Am I not... I'm confused. Oh, is that the way we came from? No. Oh, that's the way we came from. Didn't pay attention apparently. That explains it. And we have to go here. I was stupid here. Okay, and out on the other side here.
Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
That sounds like a
The
defect.
security system seems quite flawed.
It's not a defect, Doctor. It's a feature.
Sure.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
That does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt, it's him.
It's
Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats.
Okay, let's listen to him first before we trigger other conversations here.
Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten, all together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way.
Okay, so it's power
To
cables.
compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain.
Ooh.
It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So
Okay.
far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
Why did he leave the stuff behind? Can I interact with it somehow? Nope, apparently not. Okay, something here. I also want to find a save point again.
No. No point in going back this way.
Okay, so we continue Where are his footsteps? Here? Oh yeah, here. Footprints, yes. Ooh, it gets even bigger now. Ooh, that's deep again. Right, did he...
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
Why did he...
Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No, luckily nothing like that.
Okay. Let's see... That's quite cool here. What are you doing, probe? Leading me somewhere? There's more equipment.
I found something. Again.
That was...
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Yeah, why would he
Back
leave
in the
equipment?
camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A
Yeah,
backpack and a journal, yes.
so maybe
This
that's
seems
consistent.
disturbingly similar.
Okay, we maybe don't want to go down here. Right? Can we just... this is where we came from, right? Yes. Okay, so here... It's really... interesting. Okay, so there's no way here. Awesome. Okay. I guess that's where the...
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more
I
convinced
don't want to go there.
that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought. But quite disturbing.
Whoa! Ah.
Ouch!
Jasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
That surprised me. Okay, do I have to go down here now? Oh, here. Anything in this direction? Apparently not. Then let's go here. So there's Dr. Gorski's equipment stuff here. Maybe we have it on the other side here. Okay, we have to go through that, I guess.
Finally! I have his position.
Or at least we think so.
Not yet. Gorski, are you here? It's me, Jasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without us.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor? Almost there. moving.
Okay. No. Huh? He's breathing.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
And the reactions?
Gorski! Come on!
Okay.
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay, let's get him out.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir.
Interesting button.
Well,
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do
Okay.
it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski.
Okay.
there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Casper. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
Let's try it out. I think we can do it.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Yep, let's do it.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope I can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Okay, so yeah. Close the helmet. He can breathe now, and now we can hopefully start bringing him out. Okay. I have no clue where to go, but fine. Ah, the probe is showing the way. Oh, there's really open space around here. At least we don't have the helmet anymore.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should stop.
Okay, let's put it up. Doesn't look stable here, but fine. Would be funny if it just breaks now and we fall down and we die. Then story over.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. Now, mark the place for the lander, and we're home, Doctor.
I'm on it.
Okay, do we have him?
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, and here we do
What?
make a cut.
What was that?
And we continue next episode to see where we ended up.
Astrogator, I'm underground.
So leave a like and subscribe.
It's harder to